are you when you're giving away the free robot kits, do you have funding for this, or are these gifts from manufacturers, or do you have sponsorship?
Okay, we're buying these tools and the robot kit with the help of our sponsors, and we're also currently doing our sponsorship presentations. Yeah.
Right. Is it just your school that's involved, or are there other schools as well?
We are the only school that is organizing the Pi Wars Turkey, but
Yep.
the other schools can participate in this competition.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do they build their own robots from scratch, or are those the ones you give the kits to?
They build their own robots from scratch, but we also give workshops on how to build a robot. So we're always helping them to, build this robot from zero.
So the robot that we give them, we make it during the 2-day-long workshops, and it's like a basic introduction robot. So our aim is to teach people how to build a robot, and so that they could build and advance it on their own.
Right. The contestants, do you know what the age range is?
Yeah. So in the last 2 years, the participants were only the high school students. And this year we have many middle school students that are passionate about building their own robots.
That's brilliant. I think what you've done with Pi Wars is absolutely brilliant. By the way, it's completely different model from ours, and it's still brilliant.
Thank you so much.
You're using Udemy for your courses. Do you recommend it? Is it a good platform?
We recommend using Udemy for online courses. We only saw one problem about this platform, that if you're giving this workshops or the online courses for free, there's a time limit of 2 hours. We can't pass 2 hours. So that was a problem for us, but we're dividing the courses into 2 sections so that it's longer than 2 hours. Yeah.
Right. Are your courses available online to everybody?
Yes, they're online to everybody, and they are for free.
Oh, cool! Excellent.
And we're also doing this in 2 languages, both in Turkish and in English.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to get the links from you.
For the Udemy platform question, if any of you or you yourself are going to use Udemy for free courses, it has a 2-hour limit. So I would advise what we did was, for the 3D design competition, we made it in 2 parts because 2 hours wasn't enough. That was a bit of a problem, but we would still recommend it, since a lot of people use Udemy for online courses, and so it's easy for people to understand and use it.
Cool. Have you found? Oh, let me start that again. How have you found organising Pi Wars Turkey? Has it been fun or really challenging, and you wish you hadn't started? Or
for me, it's obviously really fun, but of course it's a big organization, so we have to stay concentrated, motivated, and also we have to give a lot of time to it. So it's both tiring but also fun.
When you've had the participants at Pi Wars Turkey and they've sort of finished it, what did they think that the benefits were to them? What did they learn from the experience?
So many of the feedback that from the participants were that they learned how to program properly. Before the competition and the workshops, they didn't even know how to use Python or how to print Hello World, for example. And they said that we introduced them to a new concept, programming, 3D design, and electronics. And one participant also said that he has been watching YouTube videos that include Raspberry Pi, but he never had the chance to have one himself. And he said that thanks to you, our team has their own Raspberry Pi, and I'm really happy for that. He said this sentence, which really motivates us while organizing Pi Wars.
Brilliant. Let me just see if there are any other questions. Bear with me. Do you expect more and more advanced robots now that you've run it locally and you've sort of started them off? Do you expect to see more advanced ones?
Yeah, obviously. So this was a new concept 2 years ago, and people were just didn't know what to expect and what to build. But now, as people have been participating in this more and more, I think they have been, understanding the concept of this competition, and they're going to be building more advanced robots throughout the years.
Yeah, we found that in our one, that the first robots that were built, some of them were quite advanced, and then suddenly everybody learned from everybody else.
Yeah, right.
How many people have you actually got involved in organizing it? Is it just you four, or have you got others as well?
We got others. We are 30 students in average. So every student in the Hisar CS team are involved in this organizing PyWars Turkey in some way. For example, one student does the designs, the other student does the Udemy courses, and etc. So yeah, we're many students organizing this event.
That's brilliant. I wish we had a larger team sometimes, because I think it'd be nice to sort of spread the work out a bit. One of the questions I did want to ask, how does the Turkish government support what you're trying to do in sort of their way forward for STEM, or is this sort of way ahead of where they want to be?
I can answer this, but if our teacher can also.
Yes, I think it's support for the STEM project and robotics, and some of the schools and pilot schools, and they give them some opportunity. But lots of school doesn't have any opportunity or haven't any toolkits or material for the robotics. And so we want to help together and share a culture in the all of my country.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I also have an addition. With the help of the government, we can send this this information about the competition to the other schools by just one source. So it also helps us to spread this competition. Yeah.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah. Yes, over here we don't get much help from the government, unfortunately. I think they're too busy messing everything else up. So you mentioned you had a Python library that you've developed.
Yeah.
Is that available anywhere, or is it sort of held within Hisar?
It's available in our GitHub account, a GitHub profile. So if you just can write Hisar CS GitHub to internet, it's gonna, you can see it there.
That's brilliant. Okay, I think that might be all the questions we have, unless anybody has anything else. Yeah, I think that might be it. So I just want to say thank you for doing your presentation. That was brilliant. It's amazing to me, and I think probably to the other organisers of the UK competition, that you've taken this idea, you've run with it, and it's turned into this big thing that has been extraordinarily successful. So just want to say well done.